What's up, Laker fam? Welcome back to my channel. Today we have a very special video for you guys because I am here at the Gary Grant Sports Center. My friend Sam plays in the Loop Basketball Academy here, so I'm here watching this game and I thought it would be the perfect opportunity to interview some of the guys and ask them some Laker questions. We've got some die-hard Laker fans in there, so let's go in and let's pick their brains about the purple and gold. Okay, free agency came, the Lakers signed a ton of new guys. Rob Pelinka's the GOAT. The big question now is who the heck is going to be in the starting lineup? I mean, we've obviously got AD, we've obviously got Russ, we've got LeBron, but who else?
I think THC starts
Okay, interesting.
on the wing to support Russ and LeBron. And then I think we put AD at the 4 and we start Dwight.
Okay.
So he can be a little bit more flexible so he doesn't have to be forced to play in the paint. Though he does score well from there, Dwight will be another good rebounder. It takes the load off of him to play more free. I think Carmelo comes off the bench.
Okay.
So we could use him actually as a scorer, late in the second half, in the third when we need buckets and stuff like that. Yeah, and let Russ play
Okay,
free.
I like the THT starting because I think that would also add some youth in that starting lineup. We're a little bit of an older team, obviously, an older squad, and I think also THT is fast, and we gotta have another fast guy in there with Russ because when he pushes the ball, he's pretty fast. So I like that. I mean, I was kind of initially thinking Kent Bazemore gets the starting, only because of from the defensive purposes. He's a pretty good defender, and I think sometimes the analysts are saying that the Lakers' defense is going to be take a little bit of a hit because we lost Caruso and Kuz. So I was thinking that, but actually THT could be a good fit.
He's a more of a two-way guard than Kent Bazemore is because Bazemore is more defensive-minded, so he'll make more of a bigger impact. But I think as another rotational player, Kent Bazemore will come in and give them clutch minutes when it's necessary to give them breathers, guard the best guard or guard the best wing on the floor, something like that. So what's good, Darius?
What's up, bro?
All right, free agency. The Lakers obviously added a ton of guys. Now the big question is who the heck is going to be in the starting lineup with LeBron, AD, and Russell Westbrook? Who do you think?
They got that one kid, Mac McClung, yeah.
Oh, Malik Monk?
No. Mac
McClung.
Yeah, Matt McClung, yeah.
Oh,
the kid, yeah.
okay.
See, exactly. You gotta know.
shoot.
You gotta know who these people are.
Oh, shoot,
Yeah,
okay.
for sure. Yeah. I mean, why not start young? Throw him out there, throw him to the wolves.
Oh,
And
shoot.
if he dies, he dies. If not, then we come out champion.
I mean, listen, that kind of worked for Alex Caruso in a way. That was kind of a similar
Yeah.
situation.
He's pretty much a younger Alex Caruso. So throw him out there with LeBron and all of them. He'll listen. And let's see, we got LeBron, AD, McClung. Who else we got? Dwight Howard at the 1, right?
At the 5, you want Dwight?
No, with the 1. At the 1.
Okay.
Yeah, think about it.
At the 1?
At the 1. It'll switch everything up. This is a new NBA age. Remember back in the day, it used to be big man, get the ball
So you
down
want
to the
Dwight
big man.
taking the ball off the floor?
Taking the ball,
All right,
it switch.
okay,
It just
alright.
changes up everything. It's time for a new era of basketball.
Okay, interesting.
Big man want to be guards want to be big men. So put the little guy down at the post. My boy McClung, he'll send somebody in the post one time.
Oh,
and
shoot.
he'll just jump right over you. He's super athletic.
I mean, Russell Westbrook does average pretty much a triple-double
Oh,
every
we
season,
do
so
got
he
Russell.
could be
We do got
our
Russell.
starting center too with the rebounds.
Yeah, what you thinking?
Frank Vogel or Hannah Kulik should be the coach of the Lakers.
Hannah. But no, serious answer. Oh yeah, Russ at the 1. AD, I don't know if I trust AD at the 5 because he's too soft. Every time he falls down, he gets hurt. So I would say I definitely start Dwight Howard to see how he kind of plays at the beginning of the game. AD at the 4, LeBron at the 3, obviously. At the 2, who are my options at the 2?
Okay, well, the guy before you said THT. I was originally thinking Kent Bazemore for defensive purposes. Could also technically be Wayne Ellington. There's a couple other, options. Also Kendrick Nunn. Originally, I thought he was going to be our backup point guard. But now with the recent rumors that the Lakers are interested in getting maybe, Isaiah Thomas or Darren Collison or even Patrick Beverly, I'm thinking maybe they're thinking of Kendrick Nunn as the shooting guard. He's a combo guard, so he could technically do both.
Honestly, yeah. Well, they'll probably go with the vet. So they'll probably go. You said Wayne Ellington.
Wayne Ellington or Kent Bazemore?
They'll probably go with them just to see how they play at the beginning of the game. Get them shots early on. They hit a couple of shots, man. That's pretty much bonus points for the Lakers. And then they go to AD, LeBron, Russell Westbrook for the rest of the game.
I think we should probably start Wayne Ellington to stretch the floor out.
Okay.
And then probably Howard at the 5, so AD can rest a little bit early. And then to close out games, we should probably have AD at the 5.
Okay. All right, Leva, what about you?
For me, I got Russ, AD, LeBron. I want THT.
Okay.
He's our future. So for me, just throw him to the Wolves and just see what he can do. And then probably D. Howard, just like you said, just so that AD can play his little forward like he wants, and then finish out at the 5 just so he can get his little game on and everything.
Okay, do you think AD should start at the 5 or the 4? That's kind of the big question today.
Off top of the 5, no doubt.
Why?
Because what else big man do you trust out there? And Dwight Howard should definitely be the backup because I don't trust him to have the fatigue to stay going.
Okay.
AD, take him out because you know his little knee problem, so it's like let's switch those out. That would be the perfect thing to do.
Well, apparently Anthony Davis talked to Russell Westbrook before he came, and he said, listen, you come to the Lakers, I'm going to be playing more of the 5. So apparently they kind of discussed that, which is why a lot of people are saying AD may be our starting center this season. If not, he's definitely going to be getting a lot more time at the 5, which I kind of like because back when we won the championship, a couple seasons ago, we saw in that, that championship, season or whatever, he was playing a lot of 5. And I thought we were best when we were playing that small ball basketball. So I'm all for it, AD at the 5, but a lot of people here are saying they want Dwight Howard to start at the 5.
Nah, AD for sure.
Now we have a couple more roster spots available. We're hearing some names being thrown in there. I've heard Isaiah Thomas. I've heard, obviously Paul Millsap. Who do you think would be a good fit for this Lakers team?
My biggest gripe has been we've needed a solid two-way wing for like the entirety of the last 5-6 years or so. So I would say we pick like a wing that could like a 3-and-D wing, or like another defensive-minded guard, like an oversized guard that's defensive-minded. Just because we have enough offense, we just need dudes that can rebound and play defense and make good solid stops.
Would you be interested in Pat Beverly if he gets bought out?
No, he's too much of a liability. I love him. I know dudes that even played with him before he came in the league and played overseas.
Holiday, we love you! We love you, Drew Holiday!
But apparently the Lakers are interested in adding another point guard. Apparently Isaiah Thomas, maybe Darren Collison coming out of retirement, maybe Pat Bev if he gets bought out, or also getting another big like Paul Millsap. Who do you think they should get? I'm seeing some facial expressions. You got some feelings.
You looking at him.
Oh, you're getting me, you're stretching and put me in, coach. We're stretching.
You said point guard?
Yeah, you got it?
Yeah, point guard.
All right.
But yeah, I would for sure go for a more guard centric. I don't know if I would side Pat Bev.
Okay. All right.
He's not too much of an impact like that.
All right, last question I'm going to ask you. What about Darren Collison? There are rumors he may come out of retirement.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
All right.
Love Darren as a pickup, for sure.
Okay.
Experienced veteran.
Even though he hasn't played in the league
I
a couple years?
worked out with him 2-3 weeks ago.
Oh, shoot,
he's a great guy.
No,
he's a great guy. Knows what he's doing for sure, and I definitely he would be like a big locker room and a big impact player for sure.
Now, I think I'll probably get Isaiah.
All right.
Yeah,
You think it's a good signing? You're not nervous about the hip? He's got a worse hip than me.
I say Isaiah because it's a feel-good story.
Okay.
NBA loves feel-good stories.
All right, now we signed a bunch of guys, obviously, but we have a few more roster spots available. Recently, a few names that have been thrown out there are Isaiah Thomas. Apparently, he worked out with LeBron and Russell Westbrook recently. Also,
That's a great choice.
you want Isaiah Thomas? Okay, all right. How about between Isaiah Thomas, Patrick Beverly, if he gets bought out, or Darren Collison if he comes out of retirement? Because apparently Darren Collison, the rumors are that he may come back out of retirement now.
Not try to be biased. Not try to be biased. And take that into consideration.
Okay.
Isaiah Thomas definitely, because I don't think Darren Collison has it anymore.
Okay.
He's coming out of retirement, seeing what he did before.
Okay.
And Patrick Beverly, unless you want that defensive, if you want that defensive impact, then yeah, go with Patrick Beverly. But I think if you want another bucket to help you off the bench, Isaiah Thomas the man.
You aren't worried about the injuries, the hip, anything like that with Isaiah?
No, I don't think so. I think if anything, if he plays it smart, which is take some games off like some players is doing now, I think he'll be fine.
Recently, Isaiah Thomas just worked out with LeBron and Russell Westbrook. Rumors he could join the Lakers. We also have Darren Collison potentially coming out of retirement. Maybe Patrick Beverly coming if he gets bought out. What do you guys think about any of those guys?
Out of them, I'd probably take Pat Bev just because he's a nuisance. He's right to play against, plays defense, plays hard. Gonna get you 50-50 balls and maybe get him somebody's head.
Yeah, I always say, I hate playing against him, but I like him if he's on my team. He's
I'd say he's one of those players.
Yeah.
For sure, 100%. I would say Pat Bev. If not, if Isaiah Thomas can play like how he played with the Celtics, I'll be happy. He can come off our bench and give us 20.
Alrighty, well that's going to be it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. I loved hearing what the guys had to say. We had some pretty passionate Laker fans, so always love talking Lakers with some guys who really know what they're talking about, of course. Hope you enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to turn on the post notifications, give it a double thumbs up, and comment down below where I should go and interview people next. Thank you guys for watching, and until next time, Laker Hand is out. Bye everyone!